Hello and welcome to a brand new video. Today we are doing something that I am really excited for. It's going to be absolutely hilarious. We are recording the YouTube games, the YouTube Hunger Games. So let's get straight in. I will take you through our tributes. From District 1 we have KSI and Miniminter. From District 2, Rotashaw and Chris MD. From District 3, the Star-Crossed Lovers, Elf the Witch and Bazinga. From District 4, Vicstar123 and Bearus. District 5, Zerka and Freya. District 6, the partnership of Calfreezy and Calyx. District 7, the Pauls, Logan and Jake. District 8, PewDiePie and Ninja. District 9, Talia Mar and G Nelly. District 10 is AJ3 and Reeve. District 11 we have Tobe Jizzle and Randolph. And District 12, Willany and Bambino Becky. So, tribute standing on the podium, horn sounds. Calfreezy runs away from the cornucopia. Freya clutches a first aid kit and runs away. PewDiePie, Bearus, G Nelly and Vicstar123 form a suicide pact, killing each other. We've already lost PewDiePie, Bearus, G Nelly and Vicstar. Oh my goodness, 2 members of the KSI abuse survivors group are gone already in Bearus and Vicstar. Tobe Jizzle runs away. Logan Paul snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Fantastic. Reeve finds a bag full of explosives. Jake Paul and Zerka fight for a bag and Jake Paul gives up. It's official, Zerka beats Jake Paul. KSI grabs a shovel. Miniminter and Randolph both run away. Willany shoots an arrow at Calyx but misses and kills Ninja instead. Oh dear. Ninja's gone then. Harry or Rotashaw grabs a shovel. Talia runs away. Els runs away. Bazinga runs away. Bambino Becky runs away. Chris MD runs away. And AJ3 runs into the cornucopia and hides. Continuing with day 1, Tobe Jizzle runs away from Rotashaw. Miniminter camouflages himself in the bushes. Well done, Simon. Bambino Becky tends to Bazinga's wounds. Els is going to be fuming after that. Willany makes a wooden spear. Calfreezy, Talia Mar and AJ3 hunt for the other tributes. So that is one interesting alliance there. KSI goes hunting, probably for Logan Paul. Logan Paul searches for firewood. Freya receives an explosive arrow from an unknown sponsor. Zerka sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Sounds like him. Reeve attacks Calyx, but he escapes. Randolph, Els the Witch, and Jake Paul hunt for other tributes. That's an interesting trio. And Chris MD searches for a water source. So, 5 cannon shots for PewDiePie, Bearus, G Nelly, Vicstar123, and Ninjas. And Ninja. First night, Miniminter sees a fire but stays hidden. Rotashaw bashes Calyx's head in with a mace. Calyx is gone and is killed by his former flatmate Harry. KSI and Logan Paul tell stories about themselves to each other. I mean, they are slightly more friendly these days. Elf the Witch, Freya, Calfreezy, Reeve, and Willany sleep in shifts. That is a massive group of YouTubers there. Jake Paul questions his sanity, probably from his jail cell. Talia Mar, Bazinga, and Bambino Becky cheerfully sing songs together. I can see that. I think Talia, Bez, and Bambino Becky would have fun together. Tobe Jizzle screams for help. Oh, poor Toby. AJ3 cooks his food before putting his fire out. Very clever. Chris MD receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Randolph goes to sleep. And Zerka dies from hunger. Oh dear. There we go. It looks like Josh is gone. Oh, day 2. Willany goes hunting. KSI steals from Rotashaw while he isn't looking. Fair enough. Randolph and Cal Freezy split up to search for resources. Ooh. Reeve chases Miniminter. Miniminter's winning that race. Talia Mar tries to spearfish with the trident. I don't know. I think that could work. Then Chris MD, AJ3, and Bambino Becky raidels the witch's camp while she is hunting. Ooh, another interesting alliance over there. Freya fishes. Bazinga sets off explosives, killing Toby! No! Bez, what have you done? You've killed Toby. And Jake Paul bleeds out to untreated injuries. What a shame. But we have 4 cannon shots in the distance for Calyx, Zerka, Tobe and Jake Paul. Here we go, night 2. Willany and Talia Mar huddle for warmth. Simon's not going to be happy. KSI loses sight of where he is. He does get lost very easily. AJ3 passes out from exhaustion. Ah, poor guy. Freya looks at the night sky. Chris MD questions his sanity. And his upload schedule. Reeve receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Logan Paul and Bambino Becky tell stories about themselves to each other. Becky's obviously with Logan for the bottle of alcohol he took at the beginning. Randolph thinks about home. Miniminter receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Bazinga receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. I get it. The Sidemen boys pulling rank here. Sidemen boys getting P. Els the Witch bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Oh, Bez is going to be distraught. Rota Shaw loses sight of where he is, and Cal Freezy climbs a tree to rest. Fair enough. Ooh, day 3. Randolph stalks Bazinga. AJ3 steals from Miniminter while he isn't looking. It's a good play, steal from the rich. Chris MD sprains his ankle while running away from Cal Freezy. KSI begs for Bambino Becky to kill him. She refuses, keeping KSI alive. Willany camouflages himself in the bushes. His chin probably sticks out though. Logan Paul stalks Talia Mar. Yeah, I think Simon might be killing Logan Paul soon. Freya throws a knife into Rotashaw's head. Oh, Freya went savage after Josh's death. And Reeve makes a slingshot. Interesting. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance for Els the Witch and Rota Shaw. So Miniminter climbs a tree to rest. Bazinga loses sight of where he is. Logan Paul starts a fire. Randolph is awoken by nightmares. KSI severely injures AG3, but puts him out of his injury. Oh, Andy, you made it so far. Cal Freezy tries to treat an infection. Talia Mar cooks her food before putting her fire out. Chris MD defeats Bambino Becky in a fight, but spares her life. That sounds like Chris. I feel like he'd be a very nice guy in a fight, even in the Hunger Games. And Freya, Reeve, and Willany cheerfully sing songs together. Oh, that's lovely. Ooh. Chris MD overhears Logan Paul and Randolph talking in the distance. It's probably an argument. Miniminter tries to sleep through the entire day. Definitely not the first time. KSI falls into a pit and dies. Bye, KSI. Oh, dear. And Bambino Becky severely slices Talia Mar with a sword. Is that the last we're going to see of Talia? Reeve ambushes Cal Freezy and kills him. Willany receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Bazinga receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. And Freya tries to sleep through the entire day. Fair enough. 4 cannon shots in the distance. It was a busy day. AJ3 dead. KSI dead. Talia Mar dead. Cal Freezy dead. Oh dear. Night 4. Oh, Bambino Becky convinces Chris MD to snuggle with her. I know one girl who ain't gonna be happy with that. Willany receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Miniminter defeats Logan Paul in a fight. There we go. Miniminter v Logan Paul. We now know the outcome. Randolph begs for Freya to kill him. She refuses, keeping Randolph alive. I can see that. And Reeve and Bazinga hold hands. Aww. Gym buddies. Ooh. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Randolph, Logan Paul, Bambino Becky, and Reeve team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. What? Miniminter attacks Freya, but Willany protects her, killing Miniminter. Oh, Simon's gone. Simon's dead. Willany got the kill. That means Bazinga is the only remaining sideman. And Bazinga decides not to go to the feast, and Chris MD decides not to go. So, day 5, Willany received medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Chris MD discovers a cave. Randolph goes hunting. Reeve thinks about home. Bazinga stalks Freya. I mean, Bez, Josh is dead. You're in there, man. And Els is dead, of course. So, yeah. Bambino Becky practices her archery, and Logan Paul hunts for other tributes. Logan Paul's still alive. Is he going to win this? Maybe Miniminter shouldn't have kept him alive earlier. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance for the fallen tribute from District 1, Miniminter. Chris MD thinks about home. Ah, Willany cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Oh dear. Bambino Becky is awoken by nightmares. Logan Paul sets Bazinga on fire with a Molotov. Obviously, Bambino Becky didn't drink all of his alcohol. Reeve climbs a tree. Randolph sets a fire but stays hidden. And Freya receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Day 6. Freya tries to sleep throughout the entire day again. Bambino Becky receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Reeve thinks about home. Logan Paul repeatedly stabs Chris MD to death with something. Oh, Chris is gone. Logan Paul is racking up the kills here. And Randolph picks flowers. Oh. The fallen tributes from day 6 were Willany, Bazinga, the last of the sidemen, and Chris MD. Randolph tries to sing himself to sleep. Bambino Becky tends to Freya's wounds. Oh, that's lovely. Girls sticking together. Logan Paul is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Ooh, is that going to be the end of him? And Reeve dies from an infection. Day 7. Bambino Becky questions her sanity. Freya thinks about home. Logan Paul catches Randolph off guard and kills him. Logan Paul has another victim. Oh dear. The girls are alone with Logan Paul. The fallen tributes from today were Reeve from District 10 and Randolph from District 11. Freya cries herself to sleep and Bambino Becky throws a knife into Logan Paul's chest. Bambino Becky has toppled Logan Paul. And Freya pushes Bambino Becky off a cliff during a knife fight. Oh, what a finish! 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Logan Paul and Bambino Becky. Freya is the winner! Freya has beaten out PewDiePie, KSI, Miniminter, Rotashaw, Ninja, and is the strongest, toughest YouTuber. And she wins the YouTube games. So, here we go. Freya obviously was the winner. The most kills, Logan, and he got 3. 3 kills in a Hunger Games is pretty good. If you need to, pause the video and have a look at the placements. There they are. There we go. All the stats that you could ever want. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt DC.